Well, good morning. It is a beautiful day here in Vernal, Utah. I am currently at the trailhead of Docks Beach, and today I'm going to be running Sandbar Loop. This is my first time off-roading in Vernal in northern Utah, and Docks Beach is actually home to notorious trails that are run every year during the Vernal Rock Rally. So I was gonna do Coyote Gulch myself, but I kind of decided against it, especially because it is my first time over here off-roading in Docks Beach. So we're just gonna be started heading that way down Sandbar Loop and see what this trail has in store for us. Apparently there's gonna be lots of steep inclines and declines, kind of similar to Fins and Things with the really grippy slick rock, and the pucker factor is pretty much there. So I've already got my tires aired down and my sway bar disconnected. So let's go ahead, enjoy a day on the trails on Sandbar Loop. And we're just gonna start right here and pull ourselves up. One thing that I'm noticing right off the bat is, and I expected this, the trails aren't really marked, and there's a lot of paths to take that aren't even aren't even marked down as Sandbar or Docks Beach or Coyote Gulch. So you can easily get lost. I highly recommend you constantly check your OnX app, because usually I would use Trails Off-Road. I just prefer the layout better, but Trails Off-Road doesn't really have any of these mapped out right now, so I'm currently using OnX. It looks like I see these ribbons right now on these bushes. This is the blue ribbon. I have a feeling that's for Sandbar. And just so you're aware, as I mentioned, these blue ribbons, as I keep going, it does appear this is to mark the trail for Sandbar. You can see there's a couple other up ahead. So I'll keep on the lookout for these as I go, while I'm also checking my OnX map. All right, let's keep going. Hug to the left. That's what I'm gonna do. Stay to the left. Jeez. Oh man, this was a climb. Nice. we go. Testing out those new side steps to see if they could hold. Oh man, nice. That got a little more squirrely than I anticipated. Coming up here, I was really thinking I could do that, but it had me come all the way this way. Not a problem. We made it up. All right, let's keep going. I think for here, I know where I want my tires to be. Kind of like this. Kind of like this, actually. Yeah. Yep. Just ease it down. Wow. Easy. There we go. And now we gotta go straight up right here. Now let's see if we even got the angle for this. No, that's my bumper. Okay. Shoot. Come at it like this. Actually, unfortunately, because this is not the preferred line right now. But we're making our way. Yeah, I don't like this one bit. Let's try this again. Okay, let's roll it back. I think I can do this somehow. Now that I'm on top of it, I smell some burning rubber. No. Damn. I really thought this would be... All right, I think I got it now. This way. There we go. Just ease it up. Ooh, man, that was, yeah. Just took a few tries. That's all. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a tire placement is everything type of climb. Oh, man. Man, it's steep. Well, this is the way up. See how twisty I got. And this could be a problem. So, goal is try to get myself straight on this way as much as possible. That's what we're gonna do. Let's see. All right. Okay. Okay, walked over to the tree a little bit, but not too much. And this is why you want your sway bar disconnected right here. There we go. Not bad. Let's just go easy over this now because we're going to drop in the rear. That looked worse than it was. Well, this looks like our halfway point and a perfect place to stop for a little break and recap for what we've already gone through and what we assume is up ahead here on Sandbar Loop in Docks Beach. Let me just go in a circle here. So I'm gonna park over here. Man, this grippy rock. I love it when you're on this. It's like driving on the moon. So here we are in Docks Beach, halfway through the Sandbar Loop. Yeah, this outlaw trail system in Docks Beach is pretty wild, honestly. It is much more difficult than I was expecting. And I mean, the Wrangler's doing great, I'm doing great, but no, it is definitely harder than I anticipated. And I am loving every minute of it. It's just so beautiful in here. It is so cool, the perfect playground to go throw your Jeep around for a bit, but you gotta be smart about it. You know, these trails here are honestly no joke. These are no joke at all. So although I'm out here alone, I have a lot of experience wheeling alone, a lot of seat time with my rig, my 2021 Wrangler Sport S Unlimited, got a 3.5-inch lift kit and 33.5-inch Toyos on it, and I know what to give it, and I know what it could give me. So, you know, the biggest thing with going wheeling alone is first, have a plan, have a map. Second, have recovery gear, self-recovery gear like a winch and traction boards, just in case you need to use them. And then the third is being familiar with your rig and seat time. You know, being comfortable how much to give the gas, where to turn your wheel, and when not to, so you don't hit anything. I'll probably got another 2 hours since I'm taking it slow, filming, and it's my first time out here, so yeah, it's very easy to get lost out here, extremely. Pay attention to your OnX maps and constantly be checking your route because even though there's Docks Beach, Coyote Gulch, and Sandbar Loop through here, there's so many other unmarked shortcuts and ways through. You just don't want to get lost. I mean, obviously, also, you know, a decent amount of bypasses too for certain things, but nothing's guaranteed from what I can see right now. Let's continue on this way. I think as we're continuing down the trail, we're going to be starting going down now. We are at the highest point of this trail system currently. So we're going to start making our way down, backing around to where we started on the loop. You know, with a drop like this, you really should double check. Yeah, I'm going to bring myself, actually whip it more right here. All right. Yeah, that's the line. Okay. There goes everything. In the trunk? Oh man. Oh, there goes so much other stuff. Oh man. My hitch is gonna hit, but that's all right. Oh. 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 Oh, it looked bad. It looked worse than it was. Oh man. Jesus. Jesus. Now I got a lot of cleanup to do, but we made it through. Man, it feels like this trail never ends. And that's a good thing, you know? Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Onwards. Should be our way. Down. Okay, nice. There we go. Whoa! That was steep. Goodness. And just to show you how steep that was. Yep. We made it down. Holy. Nice. We're about 3/4 of the way through now. Let's send it home. Need a good view on it. That's always the hardest part, especially wheeling alone, is spotting yourself. You do what you can. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, now that we are all aired up, I can't lie. That was probably the gnarliest trail that I've ever done alone, and like alone. There was not a single soul out there the entire day. It took me about, I think, 4 hours in total to get through with filming. On Onyx, it says it takes about 3 hours, so I would say that's accurate. It could be even a little quicker. But my overall thoughts, first off, Sandbar Loop is an awesome trail. It's got basically everything you would expect from a slick rock trail. I can compare it to Fins and Things, but honestly kind of on hard mode, really. I haven't done Hell's Revenge myself yet, so maybe it's comparable to that. The rating of 4 out of 10, I completely disagree with. I really think it's at least a 5, maybe even more, but I made it through in one piece without a scratch whatsoever. And also, if you haven't seen my review videos of these new side steps, I'm actually shocked. Okay, I did hit those just a little bit on the passenger side, and they didn't curl up into my body, so those actually worked out pretty nice. But yeah, Sandbar Loop, Docks Beach. This is a really awesome, extremely versatile, and difficult trail system. I would not recommend going yourself like me, but if you are going to go on your own, like I already said, make sure you have OnX, because that seems like the only map app right now. There's not even any GPX files online that I could find, so make sure you have OnX and have the map working for you. Make sure you got yourself self-recovery gear, definitely, because there are some spots you can get yourself in trouble. And also make sure that you have a lot of seat time in your rig, that you understand it, because Sandbar Loop, honestly, it was not a forgiving trail. There was a lot of points where I could have got myself in pretty deep trouble if I wasn't paying attention and like really choosing my lines properly, getting out, and then even, correcting myself, because there was a lot of points in there that it could have turned bad. I wouldn't recommend going alone. I'd recommend going with a friend. This was way harder than I expected, and also just way more in general. It was great. It was awesome. And the Wrangler Sport S makes it through yet again. No lockers, nothing like that. So with that said, I highly recommend the trail, but yeah, you need experience for this. There's no question about it. Thank you very much for watching. If you would like this video, please hit that like button and definitely hit that subscribe button. I have so many trail videos, Jeep maintenance videos, DIY videos that you'll be interested in. And I have more videos coming up here in Vernal, because I'm actually out here meeting up with a fellow YouTuber, Jeeping Jeff. Once again, hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh man. Yeah, I'm exhausted.